In this painting assignment, you're going to start with a clean page in your mixed media book and trace 3 circles on the page with a pencil, very lightly. So this is a glass that has a 3-inch diameter, and I've already traced my 3 circles close together, not touching. There's about a 1/4 inch in between. And then I have my palette here, and I am using the same brush that was supplied in your watercolor set to try to see what you guys are trying to go through working with it. And I've already mixed a little bit of red and a little bit of blue in my palette by putting a little clean water in. It's really only going to take about 1/2 teaspoon of water. So that's about 5 or 6 loads of the brush, tapping it on the side. That's a good way to get water in your palette without spilling it. And now I'll take the watercolor set and have a wet brush, and I'm going to make some yellow by just activating the pigment with a wet brush and then adding that to my clean water where I want to have a puddle of yellow. So you want to have a puddle of the 3 primary colors ready to paint in these circles. Okay, so there's my yellow, red, and blue are all ready, the 3 primary colors. Now I'm going to rinse out my brush here in my water cup. I'm really rinsing it to get it clean because I want to start, and then I want to start with a clean water on the base. Okay. So clean water on my brush, and I will paint very carefully inside of the boundaries of that circle with clean, clear water. And I don't want to have a puddle of water, so I'm just only using enough to get it wet. Okay, let that settle in a little bit, and I'll start with red because it's easy to see on camera. My clean brush. I've already tested this color with my testing paper right here. Test, it's a nice medium. You want like a number 5 value. So get the brush loaded with color and then apply it. And you can see how the pigment really wants to spread around to everywhere that's wet. And I'll go try to go all the way up to the edge. Keep it as neat as possible. I can see what you guys are talking about. These brushes are terrible. But I'm going to do the best I can to get a clean edge around the circle, filling it in. Okay, spread the pigment around. I don't want any more pigment than that. That's going to be enough because I want a really medium to light value, probably number 4 or 5 red in here. Okay, it's full. Now I'm going to rinse out my brush and squeeze out excess water, and then pick up some of the excess in those puddles and let that dry. You will repeat that process with the yellow and the blue. So you'll have a red, yellow, and blue circles, like medium value, number 5, red, yellow, and blue, the primary colors.